Hey, Psycho Mike here. You know what? The camera should really be flipped around because this is Anderson's big night. This is Anderson's big night.
Now I'm uncomfortable.
Hold the mic, let him do the interview.
Yeah.
No.
Go ahead, Anderson.
No.
Shoot.
I don't go on camera.
I've had the luxury of hanging out with Mr. Burr now for about 2 hours.
He doesn't like when you call him Mr. Burr, and I don't blame him. Let him talk.
No, it's okay if you want to. I figured out that he really is out of his mind. And we figured out suburban out of his mind.
What does that mean, suburban out of his mind?
Abercrombie and Fitch, date rape, rough sex that got out of control.
Okay. Oh, he didn't tell you about the succubus that molested him when he was 12?
No.
Yeah.
You
got molested?
I lost my virginity to a 19-year-old when I was in 6th grade. Dr. Drew's the first
awesome.
who brought it to light that
That brings about trauma?
Oh, yeah.
You can't tell me you weren't the king of your grade.
I was, but she was also very ugly, and I definitely
It freaked him out.
It freaked me out.
Oh, yeah. That must have looked like an alien.
Big,
ugly, hairy muff coming at you.
Yep. And she was mustachioed, and she was not.
Oh, Lord. So she had to go she had to basically rape a guy to bang her.
Yeah. And my
Have you ever had to deal with that? Like just a woman come in? No, a woman come into therapy and just like, I am just so...
Oh, yeah, they do this all the time. And
then not attractive. I can't get a guy to hook up with me. You know, what do I do?
I'm trying to understand it. How do I get it?
You're not going to... I lost interest in what I was saying halfway through. What were you going to say?
That people try all kinds of stuff in therapeutic settings, and you got to...
Oh, what, to hook up with you? Because all of a sudden they start seeing you as a father figure?
Or whatever.
He did something unbelievable.
Yeah, we all...
Some girl...
They're used to it.
We're bored with it.
Yeah. Really?
He really is an amazing person.
This girl just called in. She's just like, yeah, I was just making coffee. And he goes, so you got molested when you were 8, huh? And she, I guess she did.
Yeah, Drew's,
he heard it
like
in her voice.
The James Wan Prague of doctors.
Yeah.
But
Hannibal Lecter, but if he was a good guy.
I hate to do this, Bill, but for those who don't know you, we got a couple minutes here.
Like 90% of the people watching this.
Well, they fucking should because you're amazing, and I'd love to hear just a quick little snippet of the time you went with your buddy Joe. We don't name names, but you went with your buddy Joe to the Rose Bowl, and you went to watch the Rose Bowl game. Do you remember this story?
No, we had a nice reading. We read some books to some underprivileged kids.
Yeah, exactly.
Did a lot of good that day.
Yeah, I want to hear more about the underprivileged kids and this and that.
It was just sort of a drive.
All right, I got
the Monday Morning Podcast. The Monday Morning Podcast. It was the
I think
January 08?
It was 08.
January 08. I went to the Rose Bowl. I had a little too much to drink.
That's not even.
I lost my balance. I landed on an old lady. No one helped me up, so I had to push off of her, and I basically folded her in half. And my buddy was smoking a Cuban cigar, and that was right before kickoff. So our whole section hated us, but our hearts were in a good place. This guy kept threatening to throw me down on the field. I'm gonna throw you down on the field. By the fourth quarter, it's like, dude, no, you're not.
Do it.
You would have. You would have. It's a hell of a throw, too. We had
Monday Morning Podcast.
Monday Morning Podcast.
Yeah. You learn one thing from Loveline.
What is that tattoo on your forearm?
It's the
bullshit.
the ultimate in a trio series